Yeah, hello, Jordan van Forest. Welcome to Düsseldorf. You're playing with Düsseldorfer Schachclub this season, and we played Werder Bremen today. You scored our first point, so congratulations. So how was the play today?
Yeah, thank you, and I'm happy to be here. So the game, it was quite interesting. I played an idea in the opening, and I didn't really remember the details, but fortunately he was also unfamiliar with it. And the position was easier to play for white. So although maybe objectively for computer it's around equal, the white moves are very easy to play, and he was spending a lot of time, but he couldn't quite figure out how to, solve all of his problems. Mm-hmm. And then finally, basically, my attack, was decisive, I guess.
Okay. It seems not always to be so easy, even with lower ranked players, to score for a win, yeah? Because they are defending quite well. So in Zweite Bundesliga is still a difficult task, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look at the games, not just of myself, but of our team, you see that definitely not everyone is always winning, and sometimes we end up in trouble. Also, yesterday I didn't win my game, especially with the black pieces. It's never easy. And it's not like these players are putters, they're still strong players, like international master level, or sometimes close to grandmaster level as well. So it's never easy. Chess is quite a drawish game sometimes, so you need to take some risks, and then it can also go wrong. So against weaker players, you cannot maybe play the same way as you are used to play against players of your level. You have to take more risks, play maybe systems you're not as familiar with, and then sometimes it can go wrong, although most of the time it still does go well.
Yeah. So you played already Schach Bundesliga. We are now ranked again first in the second Bundesliga, so I think very good chances to move up and then play Schach Bundesliga again, yeah?
Yeah, no, it would be good. I used to play in the second Bundesliga when I was 14 years old, I believe, and ever since like 2014 I've been playing in the first Bundesliga, and now it's a step down again, but hopefully only for 1 year, and then hopefully next year, we can really do good things in the first Bundesliga. That's of course the goal, to finally win there. So let's try to win here first, and then try to win next year as well.
Yeah, we have some very great new young players from India and other countries, but also on our lineup we have with Andersen and Jan Timman. These are real legends. Yeah, is it interesting to be on the same team in the end? Yeah.
Yeah. It's huge pressure on me always here. It's either the upcoming, or I don't even know how to say, but they're almost established players already, like Gukesh or Erik Eijzen. They're close to the top 10 in the world, but also, as you mentioned, Jan Timman, Ulf Andersson, they're also on the list. So it's really, one great player after another. So, I'm a little bit shy playing here sometimes. But it's, of course, wonderful as well to play in the same team as them.
Yeah. You're from a real chess family. I mean, that's really unbelievable. Your sister has won the Dutch championship, your brother is playing, you're playing, and I think even your great-grandfather was a Dutch champion. So that seems to be in your family, huh?
Yeah, I guess it's all we are able to do. No, I don't know. Yeah, somehow, actually, my father and his father didn't really play a lot of chess, but as you mentioned, my great-grandfather and his brother played chess, and then for a few generations nothing happened, and somehow here we are playing chess again. I have 5 siblings, and not all of them play as much chess anymore, but especially Lucas and Machteld, they still like to play a lot, and yeah, it's nice. There's always some chess happening when I'm home.
Right. Do you still live in the Netherlands?
No, I live in Spain these days. So I was born in Utrecht, but spent most of my life in Groningen, in Netherlands. But half a year ago, I moved to Spain for the nice weather.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And do you also do a lot of these online tournaments now, like Title Tuesday and these other tournaments? This has seemed to grow a lot in the last 1 or 2 years, even with prizes and everything, yeah?
Yeah, I think basically as a professional player, everyone does play these events from time to time, but some enjoy more than others. I play whenever I can or whenever I feel like. It's a bit more relaxed. Events like Title Tuesday, you can just play from your couch or from home, and whenever you feel like, or if you don't feel like, you don't play, so that's nice. And you also have like events with more money. Actually, one is happening right now, so the Champions Chess Tour, but of course I gave preference over the Bundesliga, so didn't play that one.
Okay. You played also once the Olympiad, I think, for the Netherlands. Is the team qualified for the next Olympiad as well? Will you play?
I played 2 times, and I believe every country is always qualified, so that's nice. And hopefully I will be there as player as well. I think it's in Budapest this year.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure. It's always, I think, one of my favorite events. I just played twice, but both times it's really nice to play for your country always. And the Olympiad is, of course, as good as it gets.
Right. What do you mostly prepare? More openings, or do you work on middle games ideas or end games? What is the typical way you work?
These days I should just start working first of all, and then I don't know. But yeah, I would say that whenever I work, it's mostly on the openings. Mm-hmm. I think everyone does that, and I don't work as much on the other parts of the game. Maybe I should do it more, but I think, yeah, just as professional, like, openings are so important. Mm-hmm. Everyone is spending maybe like 80 to 90% working on their openings, and the rest is other activities, but really nothing as much as openings.
Okay. Great. Thanks a lot. We wish you a lot of luck tomorrow against Lima as well, and hope to see you soon back in Düsseldorf and then next year in Schach Bundesliga.
Yeah, it's a pleasure playing here, and I hope to be back, for many times to come.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right.